How many people know who this man is right here? Don't worry, I'll wait. All right then. So, this man right here is Michael Irvin. He played formerly for the Dallas Cowboys, but before that, he played for Miami University. So, this man is not shy of controversy at all. When I say at all, I mean at all. And the fool had a damn little whorehouse they called the White House, and I wonder why he called it the White House, because all the scandals, a shame and a scandal. I mean, a shame and a scandal. All the shit that be going on in the White House, and y'all think that we don't know what's going on. Ex Monica Lewinsky. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Yeah, she was sucking dick before sucking dick. Probably was even known for sucking dick. But baby. Anyways, you guys, welcome over here to House of Queens TV, baby. Yay, let's get into it. If you're here for the first time, welcome y'all. Welcome to over here. And I am who? I am what? I am that girl. I am who? Queen 318 Rare got a diva, and you is over here on House of Queens TV. Yes, baby. So if you're here for the first time, like I said, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to do so. Your notification bell button, hit on so every time I upload, you guys be notified. Awesome. Thumbs up, and leave a comment in the comment section so I know what you guys thought about this good old nasty piece of content. So, let's get into just a little bit of his background a little bit before we get into what we came here for. So what it do, my kings and my queens, my crowns and my tiaras, thank you for coming over here and supporting your girl by viewing my content. Make sure you view from the beginning to the end. So give me watch time hours. And leave a comment in the comment section. And also thumbs up. You can share if you want to. Also, my crowns and my tiaras, I love you guys so much. Everyone just coming over here and supporting your girl. It's very appreciative. I love you guys so much. And again, when I get monetized, I'm going to start doing giveaways for my candle boxes and stuff like that. So, but anyways, yeah, I'm still working. I'm trying to do a lot of things. So, it takes time and money and the right people to back you. People that you can trust without scamming you. So, let's get into this one. Let me hold you more because I am long-winded and I can't talk.
Although Michael Irvin has had many brushes with the law, after retirement his fame and popularity has continued to grow. He was featured as an analyst on ESPN, becoming regularly featured on Sunday and Monday Night NFL Countdown. That is, until the two parted ways in 2007 when the first allegations came to light. ESPN did stress that those allegations had nothing to do with the separation. In 2009, Michael Irvin was featured on Dancing with the Stars. Michael Irvin made a strong showing, lasting until the fourth to last show, giving him 7th place. Perhaps the highlight of the show was Michael Irvin's dance-off with former 49ers wide receiver and fellow Pro Football Hall of Famer Jerry Rice. Also in 2009, Michael Irvin returned to national television as an analyst for the NFL Network, which he still remains on the Emmy-nominated NFL Game Day Morning and Total Access, although he was suspended in late 2016 for 1 month during a sexual assault investigation against the NFL Network that involved multiple on-air former players. Through all the controversy that has surrounded the former Dallas Cowboys star, there have always been many people supporting him and appreciative of the things that he has done for them. His wife has constantly stood by his side, and his 4 children, one from a previous relationship before he was married, remain some of his biggest supporters. Perhaps the highest moment in Michael Irvin's life was when he was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2007 with family, friends, and thousands of fans that came to support him, even though he may have not always made the best moral decisions. We're here for Mike because Mike is always there for us, said Russell Maryland, Irvin's teammate at the U and with the Dallas Cowboys. Good times, bad times, ups and downs, you never have to worry about Mike's support. It's yours 100% of the time. Those who were watching when Michael Irvin gave his speech on that August day in Canton saw the real Michael Irvin, the guy who worked his rear end off to become one of the greatest NFL receivers of all time. A man who never threw anyone under the bus and treated all of his teammates, even practice squad punters, with the same respect he gave to Troy Aikman or Emmitt Smith. Besides that one time when he really needed a haircut. But all jokes aside, Michael Irvin is a man who wanted to raise his sons to be a better man than he was. Michael Irvin is a star who would sign autographs until his hand went numb, and a friend to all who could talk football with anyone, anywhere. And in that...
But before we get into what Michael Irvin had to say when he was inducted to the Hall of Fame and got his jacket, we're going to rewind again. This happened around the Super Bowl in February. This incident happened. And he still haven't got justice or the person that is accusing him of what they're accusing him of. So I'm not trying to give away. If you guys know, you know. So I just want you guys to watch the video, my video that I'm making now, so you guys can get context of what I'm trying to say. So what he's going to say is very heartbreaking. It's very heartbreaking as a black man to sit here and be constantly accused of something that you did not do, and also bring you back what he's going to say about being hung from a tree. Emmett Till. A lot of black men have been taken out. Their life has been taken from them, men and little boys, because of a white woman accused them of something that they did not do. Or not just a woman, anyone can accuse a black man back in those days of something that they did not do, and without physical evidence, they're murdered. They come into your house and take your child, your husband, your uncle, your brother, your cousin, whoever, because they want to. Because the anger and the lack of God that they have inside of their hearts. So, I believe this is the one that he's going to talk about what happened. Well, not what happened. He's going to give a speech. And that speech brought me to tears. It brought me to tears. And I was angry as well.
I want to start by saying I appreciate all the support that I've gotten from everybody, from people and from friends. And I'm not talking about just in this moment. I'm talking about over the years. People that have followed me, my whole career, the peaks.
Again, I have to keep correcting. That's me, like I said, I'm long-winded. Regardless of what this man past is, his history, his meltdowns, his anger, and then the last sexual assault allegation, which was not proven. He was innocent. So that sticks with you. You still can go to the internet right now and pull that up, and it's still stuck on the internet. So even though that bitch lied on him, it's still on the internet. So I think that should be scrubbed. That's the first thing should be scrubbed, because that bitch lied on him. So let's get into it. Again, if you're here the first time, welcome. Subscribe to the channel if you want to do so. Notification bell button so when I upload, you have to be notified. Thumbs up, and leave a comment in the comment section, you guys. I mean, come on, you guys view my content. I mean, let me know if you like it, didn't like it. What can you take from it? What can I do more? What do you guys want to see from over here on this channel? Because you guys are my family over here. My kings, my queens. So let's communicate. How can I get to know my viewers? You know, even if I don't get that many views, but still, when you view it, you know, come in here and say hi, and I'll get to you when I get to you, and I will communicate back, you know? So communicate so we can get to know each other, so when I do go live, we can interact with each other, you know?
Certainly through the valleys. But this sickens me. This sickens me. Because in this great country, this takes me back to a time where a white man would accuse a white woman would accuse a black man of something. And they would take a bunch of guys that were above the law, run in the barn, put a rope around his foot, and drag him through the mud and hang him by the tree. Not a thought about what would happen, not an investigation, not after repeated attempts or people trying to go and say, guys, here's what really happened. Here is what really happened. Here are witnesses that'll say this. Here's witnesses that'll say that. They said, we don't want to hear. We do not want to hear. How can I defend myself if I don't even know what I'm defending myself against? They asked me, they said, do you remember this girl you met in the lobby? I work and I live in hotels. I stay in hotels all year long from August to September. I meet people every day walking in and out of a lobby. I couldn't even tell you what she looked like. I don't know. I don't even know who I'm talking about when I'm talking about I'm supposed to do something. This just blows my mind that in 2023, we still dragging and hanging brothers by a tree. That blows my mind that I have no opportunity to defend. I don't even know what I'm defending. And absolutely, to not listen to the court. Marriott is above the law. Because I still haven't seen this tape. I haven't seen this tape. I want to see what I'm being accused of, why I had put my whole life on hold, why my family had to endure it. If I did something wrong, I'll suffer the consequences of me doing something wrong. But if you...
Okay, you guys, so this video right here, this is the video that was floating around on TikTok before the judge made the Marriott Hotel release the actual footage. So someone was recording him and they uploaded this. So this is the video that we all was viewing before we actually saw the real footage. So the accusation was that he was drunk. I mean, he was very, very intoxicated. He was slurring his words. He was inappropriate touching the young lady. And also, he said some things that he shouldn't have said. All those was alleged allegations that the young lady had said that he said to her. So by watching this video, you really can't hear him too good, or he's not staggering. He's like having a communication with fans. So like I said, this is the video prior to the actual video that the judge ordered the Marriott to release, so us as the viewers can give our point of view on, did he do what the lady claimed him of doing? We didn't know because it took a long time for the actual video to come out. So this is the video right here where someone had uploaded and gave what they saw from the interactions. But this is not from the interaction of the young lady. This is just him afterwards of when he approached, well, she approached him. So let's get into it.
We come out of this room.
Okay, so for those of you out of the loop, former Dallas Cowboys wide receiver and NFL.
So this is one of the witness that was like actually right there, maybe like a few feet away from him and the young lady interacting with each other. And so he's recounting what he saw, and it's going to be emotional for him. And he also going to say some damning things too, like when I actually saw this a couple days ago, I was like, now this is hard for everybody because you're not even safe to even approach someone and say, hey, how you doing? You know, being friendly. So let me set this fucking camera right here, or my phone right here. Let me set it up so they can see us interacting, because at this point, you don't know me, I don't know you. I'm famous, and I have a lot of money, and then my past is, you know, a little strained or whatever. So let me just sit this right here, because I don't want, by us interacting, talking to each other, I don't want anything to occur or to be misconstrued. So do you mind if I just set this camera right here so we can talk? If you don't mind, if you mind, I would just go ahead and leave, because you stopped me, I didn't stop you. But I'm sitting here minding my own fucking business, and you want to talk to me. So let me just sit this camera right here so we can communicate. I might just put a fucking camera on my glasses or in my necklace or something, because now these days you can't trust people. They got an agenda. So I feel him when he's like, And we said that, and I really felt bad for him. Like I said, you just can't. People just sick and twisted, and I was trying to have a come up.
The woman had come around the corner, kind of met Michael at the corner. They had a very brief interaction that was, super, friendly, lots of laughter. And Michael went back to his room. I went back to my seat, and 2 days later, I read about the story that we're talking about now.
At any point in time, did you see anything that caused you concern, you thought was inappropriate? Mr. Irvin should have done that, he's done to warn. Did you see anything like that? Well, so his presence is in your room. Guys, if he comes back, I'll do it. Other than that, I think that concludes our press conference. These gentlemen have offered to take questions if you want to. We're not going to take questions based on the fact that we still have this current lawsuit going on. So I appreciate everybody showing up today.
Let me say this.
Okay.
Because I'm also just listening to Bill talk. Because I'm struggling. This is what I struggle with. You try to be an ambassador of the league, so understand that God's blessed me and given me a platform and try to touch people, try to raise people, try to lift people up. And I don't know, I met a lot of fans, but I've always tried to be good with people. I'm struggling now saying, do I not talk to people? What do I do? Because of this kind of a situation, I know I didn't do anything wrong. I knew I didn't do anything wrong, and I was trying to do everything right. So it's just, though I say that, I got to come back to this moment. Had I not said to these guys, you know what, you cool guys, let's go outside and take that picture, then they wouldn't have been right there with me. And that would have been a moment that I've had alone, and I know nobody's going to listen to what I say. Nobody, still, at least Mary, I don't want to hear what we have to say. Don't want to hear what I have to say. Don't even care to share it. So, I just got emotional thinking about it because I'm struggling with that, on what to do moving forward after I deal with all of this. That's all I want to say.
Okay, before we get into the video, you guys. So, one thing about this that they was paying attention to them, those two interactions, Michael Irvin and also the employee, and also something that someone had pointed out that her boyfriend or whoever was watching from afar, not from too much of afar, from a distance. He was maybe in ear actions, or he could hear and see what was going on. So they haven't had no witnesses really that was employees to say what they saw or heard. But the dude that they're gonna point out, he was close to them to know what was said and what he saw, but he was mostly agitated and angry. Damn, this bitch doing this again. And so when I first saw this, I didn't know that was a woman. I thought that was a dude. I thought when they finally showed us the women, I thought we could see this blonde hair, tall, slim lady, gorgeous hair, but she has a short haircut, and she's short. She's kind of slim, but like I said, when I first seen this video, I thought we could see a woman with some long ass, pretty ass blonde hair or brunette, whatever, not this short hair ass tomboy looking chick. And then also what I said was that she knew who he was because this hotel is associated with press and football players and other press people from other stations. This hotel associated with press people. Okay, this hotel associated with people of the press. So it's a lot of celebrities coming in and out of this hotel. This is the fucking Marriott. Come on now, stop playing. And so it's around the Super Bowl. So it's a lot of people coming in and out of the hotel. I don't know why did she choose him or why did she pick him out. But this hood rat, she knew who he was. She knew his history. So she had a motive of saying, let me try this and see what it stick. That's why they was so pressed on not releasing this video, because of the fact that in this video, he did not do not one fucking thing wrong. If he said something to her, shame on him. But as of what they want to say, sexually assault, I don't think so. I don't fucking think so. And she gonna have to deal with this shit now because she fucking lied on this black man for what fucking reason? Because the bitch wanted some money. That's it. That's all. She wants some fucking money. And excuse my language because I did say queens and queens, but you gonna get it how you get it over here. Just because I say that, you're still a queen. You're still a king. But I'm not finna keep massing what I want to say. We all grown here. We're not children. So like I said, she seen who he was. She knew his history. She knew his past. She tried to use it to get paid off this man. And the shit backfired on her ass. And I hope he sued the fucking panties off her ass.
Sexual harassment to the woman in an Arizona hotel lobby. Fox 4 Stephen Dial is here now with more on what the video shows. Stephen.
The video between Michael Irvin and that hotel worker lasts for about 2 minutes. In the video, you see Irvin touch the woman twice. At the end of the video, they shake hands. Now, there's no audio to the video, and we can't see facial expressions, but Irvin's legal team believes that this video clears him of doing no sexual misconduct.
Here's the truth. We used to say when we played football, die in the sky, don't tell no lie. It's just the truth. We talk and tell lies, but die in the sky, don't tell no lie.
Weeks after Cowboys Hall of Famer Michael Irvin was pulled off Super Bowl coverage, we are seeing video of the alleged unwanted advances in the Phoenix Marriott Hotel for the first time. Irvin walks in with multiple people. As he gets closer to the bar, he starts talking to the employee who said he made sexually inappropriate comments. To the left of Irvin and the woman is another employee. He claps his hands when the woman initially approached Irvin. Here is a look at the other employee again. Then he puts his hands on his hips. Irvin and the woman move more into the lobby and continue talking. The conversation lasts for about 2 minutes. No audio, only video. Take a look at Irvin. He touches the woman's arm. Then seconds later, he does it again. Irvin's lawyer says they were joking. You see the woman put up her hands, but it's unclear what was said. In a court filing last week, Marriott said Irvin made unwelcome sexual advances towards a female employee, allegedly asking a lewd question about intercourse with a black man.
I don't speak like that. You know what I mean? I've never spoken like that. So I'm not even... I totally deny saying that. I totally deny saying that.
At the end of the conversation, the two shake hands. The woman walks to the bar and walks out of the camera shot with an employee. Marriott claims Irvin, quote, leered at the woman and turned to an employee allegedly saying, quote, she bad, following a sexual remark and slapped himself in the face 3 times. You can see him slapping himself in the surveillance video. Irvin then walks near the door with who his lawyer says is a hotel employee and takes a selfie. While the $100 million defamation lawsuit against Marriott was dismissed in federal court, Irvin's lawyer filed a civil lawsuit in Arizona State Court.
Maybe they believe that the state court will be more favorable. There's still the
Okay, guys, so this is going to be the last thing, and I'm going to go ahead and jump on off. So let's get the video again, but from his lawyer perspective of what they're seeing and viewing in this videotape about her sexually misconduct. Because again, when you see her, she's going around to like this common area right here. That's the bar area. Instead of her cutting in between those two, she goes around the little beams and then go through that area instead of cutting through that area. So she noticed him and said, when can she make her move? So she see him, she goes in there, and then she turn back around, and then they meet.
We got it coming down because here she comes. He sees her back there where he's vectored, and he comes up, the manager manager, and you'll see him when he sees her. Watch his expression, what he does. See the claps? I don't know what that is. Then he comes up here, and you can see he's visibly frustrated at what's going on somehow with her. Now let's take your focus back to Michael and her, because you can see they have friendly interaction. The body language is good, and they're just talking. In fact, if you see, he keeps more space from him than he does when he's talking to any male at any point in the bar. Some of y'all probably wish he'd keep more space when he talked to you. That's pacing, hitting his hands. He's upset over there on the left with whatever's happening. The guy in the gray up top, that's the security guard that's wandering around. He'll circle around many times around Michael and her. Pause it 1 second. But we've been going for a while. They're having a lot of conversation. As Marriott released in their statement, they said basically, he said one word to her, an offensive, vulgar thing that he did not say, and it's clear from the video and from these witnesses. But they have a very lengthy conversation, and no one's trying to tell us what that is. Go ahead. That's where she tells some kind of joke, I believe, to him. You see him kind of bend over. She's shaking her head back and forth like that.
That damn Michael Irvin.
He walked in closer to her. She didn't back up at all.
Can't be safe talking to people these days. They want to try to set you up for material motives.
When people come up, she'll kick her leg. When she walks off, she's still talking to Michael over the shoulder, all friendly. There you go. Kicks her leg. And see right here, she's going to look back over her shoulder and say to Michael, now pause it. Pause it. Okay.
A guy that was humbled by what was behind him, aware that he may stumble again, and sharing hope for those who would follow in his footsteps.
But this time, I was voiceless. But my heart cried out, God, why must I go through so many peaks and valleys? I wanted to stand in front of my boys and say, do it like your dad, like any proud dad would want to. Why must I go through so much? And at that moment, a voice came over me, and it said, look up, get up, and don't ever give up. And you tell everyone or anyone that has ever doubted, thought they did not measure up, or wanted to quit. You tell them to look up, get up, and don't ever give up. Thank you, and may God bless you.
It's a thing called life. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Put your faith in God. He will see you through. He is all understanding. I love you. God love you. I hope you love yourself even more. Keep it in mind. It'll get better later. Happy Women's Month, y'all. Bye. Baby. Yeah.